Alright, first thing I'm going to say is we don't turn off our printers. Okay, so while it's running a head cleaning, I'll go over a few things, like keeping solution close. 5 months, I've almost gone through half a solution container. I don't waste this stuff. Lint free, get these at the dollar store, 99-cent store. I've gotten some mean gunk using these. These only work in certain places. These only work in certain places. Using 13 by 19 sheets, I recommend getting this cutter, 13 by 19 cutter. While it's doing the breakdown, let's do the settings. Right now I have it set to 40%, 25 on white. If I'm printing on black, I'll put that up to 40. Make sure your channel is always correct. You're going to want to mirror. Just check out the settings. I prefer to print on 1440. You could do the 720 by 1440, that'll print it faster. You're going to save about half of your print speed by printing 720. You're going to lose quality. Back to the color. And white. Okay. When we're printing this, we're going to check off print color first. White plus color. Tumbler is not going to be checked off. Once again, we're going to go over the settings. You're going to want to double check these when you're printing. Make sure that you don't have some things that are different that maybe reset, having your printer now not correct, not ready. You can go to the print spool. This will tell you what's in queue. You can pause it. You can cancel it. If you pause it, the way to restart it is pausing again. I notice sometimes when you do hit a print during a head cleaning, you might get a print that gets lost. The two things in motion somehow prevent. Now, things I've ran into before. I've hit the printer stops printing white. Now, some would think, okay, my white channel is clogged, or my white channel is not working. But instead, it could be as simple as your computer or your printer just need to be reset. So sometimes you just need to check that out. Double check that your printer just doesn't need to be changed and reset. And then make sure your computer doesn't need to be possibly reset. These are two things that will easily throw your printer off after it's been sitting and staying on for such a long period of time. So if you guys have these things running all the time, which you should, then it could easily get a little buggy at one period. So this one didn't want to print the first sheet. Looks like it's going to go for a second one, and the second one's going to start printing. Now this is my original CMYK purge, and then I added to it. I put in a couple different things to make sure that it's a lot more technical, that it's got a lot more design and features all over the sheet, so I can tell that my printer is going to be ready for some complex printing in the future. Now, if you don't print every single day, I do recommend running a head cleaning at least once or twice, before the end of the day. The longest I've had this printer not working is 1 day. That's 4 months. I'm printing every single day. I'm at almost 500 prints. I print more for personal apparels, brands, companies, and then smaller jobs for local businesses and work apparel. Things are going to be picking up. For this case, this works for my small business. If you're going to be printing hundreds a day, you're going to want to lose something that's 13 by 19 and move more into the large format. So as I see my whites printing good, I turned off my white mixing system, so that's hardwired in. I keep daily maintenance on this thing, which you can check out my other videos. It'll show how to clean the printer, how to make sure it's properly clean. And if you saw my last maintenance video, I was getting some marks on my paper, so that's now fixed. And you can check out the videos prior for how things can easily go from any type of mistake on your print, your print head misfiring, how to fix that. If you are wondering exactly how I did fix it though, it was something a little bit more technical, which involved this metal bar. I had to raise this metal bar because it was dragging only at this end. And right here, I raised it and wedged it, some cardstock. So, no screwdriver, no taking things apart, no messing with it too much, and here we are back to printing. But for a good couple days, I was not being able to get this print, which anyone knows if they're trying to do time to go in and figure out why it's not working, because you got to be ready to have this thing going for if you need it all day. Sometimes I'll be printing 12 hours easily, and then the next day another 12 hours. So it's a workhorse, and you got to make sure it's ready to be in that prime state, and they call that keeping the printer humming. So very clean. The white could be brighter. I'll easily raise that up. And that was something, I was doing all these different things. I was checking my level and seeing where the level is at. And as you see, it's not completely straight. So my printer's not perfectly level right now, but that's okay. Alright guys, if you have any questions, you can hit up the comment section and we'll go from there. But this will hopefully go over anything that you may had some questions on prior. This is a trash button. You get a file that you don't like, you just dump it. This is how you start the ink with filling it. You're going to want to press this ink system. That'll get the ink going for your sys system. I refilled my carts recently, but somehow these things just go through ink quick. Like, I'm just printing this small sheet. I've only done like a few of them, and I could fill that up again. Maybe it's because it's putting them in these carts. I'm not sure. I don't know where all the ink's going. All right, guys, take care. Give me in the comments if you have some, and we'll answer it below.